Shay family, this is Amon Rose, always trying to bring you guys the truth. Hey man, let's dive right into it. I want to talk about our situation as a people, man. I know there's a lot of things that is transpiring right now, and I see people are waking up. I get it. I get it. I love it. I want us to continue to wake up, but at some point, family, we're going to have to start coming together. Um, there's also going to be a area where you're going to have to separate. You're going to have to leave certain people alone. You're going to have to leave. This journey isn't meant to end alone. I hope you guys get that. I know a lot of comedic people say that the road is lonely and all of this other stuff, but we're never going to advance. We're never going to get to the promised land or any promised land or create our own promised land if it's a whole bunch of individuals out there and we're not coming together. I hope y'all get that this is the most important part of coming into this knowledge. Eventually, we're going to have to come together. Eventually, you're going to have to say, you're going to have to pick a structure. Eventually, you're going to have to pick a system. Eventually, you're going to have to do that because you're not going to be able to live and thrive in someone else's system, especially this horrible system that we live in right now, controlled by shapeshifters, pedophiles, rapists, murderers, and tricksters. You're not gonna get your 40 acres and a mule. We're gonna have to create, fight for, and that's it. We're gonna have to create or fight for our 40 acres and a mule, and it's not gonna be a situation where we integrate. We're gonna have to segregate. So, with that being said, yes, I do 100% still agree and have my reserves about exposing people, but just because, once again, just because somebody has on an ankh, don't mean they're for us. Just because, or listen, I want to be very clear on that because what you're seeing right now is a lot of ritual behavior that goes on with joining certain sororities and certain, I shouldn't say sororities, but joining certain elite groups, right? When you see when you see an entertainer getting punished, one, yes, he did say something wrong according to them, right? So they're going to punish him a little bit. By how they punish him, they either take your life or they take your money. You guys don't understand that. A lot of you guys haven't dove into the occult. You have to dive into it. You have to start with skull and bones and keep on going. And then you have to ask yourself, why are our black people involved in these certain rituals? But that's the way it's set up. That's the way it is. There's no changing it. There's no, oh, he's conscious now. Oh, so what? So what? Do you guys know a lot? A lot. Listen to me. A lot of these hate crimes and hate organizations are based off of your black ancestry. They understand your black ancestry. That's why they form these hate groups. And that's why some of the symbols of the hate groups are your Kemetic symbols or your African symbols. Do you know that? Do you know that? What? Okay, for you guys on my Facebook, for you other guys that's not on my Facebook, you're gonna have to do some research, right? Because this is going on YouTube. But you guys on on my page, just scroll down to where I said that Adolf studied African culture. Go down there and look at it. Look at the symbols that he stole from your African culture. The rebel flag stolen from your Africa. I'm not telling you to go out there and tattoo the shit on your body. I'm not telling you to go out there and love those people for put a swastika on your body. I'm not telling you to do that. But I'm telling you, at one point in time, those were symbols used by your African ancestors. And it's you can. I'm not gonna show it to you. You find it. I'm tired. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, and it's not so much that I'm tired of sharing the information. I'm tired of seeing the opposite being portrayed. I'm tired of seeing you guys falling for whatever somebody tells you to do. But let's get down to the nitty gritty of it. Like I told you, these are people that have joined their institutions and are now getting punished because they did something that they didn't like. Let's just leave it at that, right? You do something that they don't like, whatever the case may be, there's going to be two things that they do to you. They're going to kill you or they're going to take your money. Now, I've never been part of none of their organizations, none of their institutions. So I'm not worried about my life. I think I did a pretty good job, showing you guys my journey, right? And when I try to drop gems on you guys, I mean, people are so stuck in the mud, man. They don't see what's around them, and they don't understand what's around them. They don't see it. They don't get it. You guys, and I understand it, man, because I'm not trying to force anything on you. Okay, I'm not forcing you to go do the research to what I just told you. You have to take some initiative. I'm not forcing you to become conscious. I'm not forcing you to study Ma'at. I'm pretty sure once you start looking for the truth and you find the truth, Ma'at will find you. That's how confident I am about it. That's why you don't never see me post a lot of it. You see me post it, but you don't see me post a lot of it. It's not every day. Oh my, you got to study my young men. You gotta get back into the matrilineal system. You gotta get no. If you become, that's why I ask you guys. I do ask you guys to do two things. That's read and research. If you read and research and study your culture and find out and whatever you think you're into, if you study that, my art will find you. All these lies will find you. It will expose the lies that you've been taught, and then you're gonna get angry. I understand. I've been there. You're gonna get angry. You're gonna be like, "What the fuck? We've been told these lies." You might even look at your parents and be like, "Why you never research the Bible? Why you never research these institutions? You didn't send me to Gremlin and Howard, and I'm thinking that this is something set up for black people by black people for black people, and now I find out that it's still their institution. It's not even ours. Now, once again, I'm not going to force you to do the research. If you want to do the research, you look into it. But once again, I told you Skull and Bones. If you follow the Skull and Bones, you'll see the AKAs. You'll see them. You'll see the Sigmas. You'll see them, and then you'll put two and two together, and you'll be like, wait a minute, Howard University. There wasn't an old man named Howard that was dropping knowledge that gave us that we named this college after. Spelman University, that wasn't named after a black man that was an inventor or some shit like that. These were still institutions given to us, monitored, marginalized by white folks. Okay, okay. So and then in order to get into the societies, I got to pledge Greek. See, once again, and there's another thing that I try to tell y'all, right? Everything is connected. Everything. Everything is connected. From you being poor to you running the streets, being gangbangers, for you going to college and not going to college, or getting opportunities and not getting opportunities, from the music industry to Hollywood to athletes. It's all connected. That's their system. I've even told y'all to name y'all favorite actors and actresses, and I said, guarantee you that they all have a criminal background, because what they will take, the system don't want nobody like me. I'm not gonna get, I'm not, like I told you guys, even when I was coming up, I always had certain things didn't resonate with me, certain things I didn't like, certain things I wouldn't say yes to. So I've always been excluded from their um, institutions. Now, do I have associates and people like that care about me and that would want to see me win? Yeah, but I got to do that shit on my own. I can't do it within their institutions, right? So that's why there has to be some type of separation from everything and everybody at some point in your life. Okay. Yes, I got a 9 to 5. I go do my 9 to 5, but at some point, if if I start doing things for me the way I see it to be done, there's going to be a separation, right? That's just natural, right? Everything in your life is about separatism, and at some point, you have to go find those like-minded people and start building, right? So, with that being said, like I tried to tell you guys, everything is connected. Start learning how to control your emotions. Um, start learning how to ground. Start learning how to eat better. Start learning how to do all this stuff, man. I dabble in all of it. But remember, I hope you guys get this. I hope you guys remember this. We have to stop. First thing first, we have to stop um, accepting and consuming negative energy, right? And I'm talking about everything. You got to stop that shit. You got to stop hiding rapists, pedophiles. You got to stop that shit. That shit ain't good. Okay, that shit is not good. That shit is not cool. I don't know why we're so. I don't know why we are so infatuated with dirty people, with scums of the earth. Why are we so infatuated with it? A person could come out. I see. Listen, man. I see the game on somebody sharing the game information or with his new album or him rapping. This dude is a pedophile. This dude has charges. This dude had this one of his albums. He had to give to the young lady he was raping. He had to give the money to the young lady he was raping or he raped. Go look it up. Like, you see what I'm saying? You get information and you know what y'all say? You know what y'all say? I can hear y'all now. "Hey, man, that's a lie. That's a lie. That ain't good. That's a lie." Instead of shutting your mouth, keeping your mouth shut for a little while, at least go do the research and then come out here and say, "Hey, man, I couldn't find that, man. You a lying piece of stuff. Here's the receipts." Like I said, always show receipts. Always show receipts. But I want y'all to understand. I really want to get into a lot of deep stuff, but I ain't trying to get blocked and shut down. But y'all gotta pick the gems out when I say them. You gotta. I've always asked you guys if you follow anybody, conscious, unconscious, whatever, pay attention to them. They'll slip up and say some shit, and when they talking, especially if they have a hidden agenda. If they have a hidden agenda, they'll slip up and say some shit. They'll slip up and say some fucked up shit. Brother Polite, Young Pharaoh, all them dudes. Young Pharaoh is making a comeback because he's in bed with, the Hughes. So he's gonna make a comeback. But I wouldn't follow that brother if you paid me to. If you paid me to, you come on, family. Come on, family. Dr. Martin Luther King, I said, y'all sharing this man all day long. And I got so much stuff I want to say and put out there about him that it's like, you know, I, once again, the people on my Facebook versus the people on YouTube, because you guys don't have this information when I try to share other people saying things. They investigated, uh, what's her name? Aretha Franklin for 40 years, right? Now, I'm pretty sure they got a lot of dirt on Aretha Franklin, and one day it's gonna come out. Okay, one day it's gonna come out. I've told y'all that her daddy was the father of her first two children, and I told y'all Martin Luther King and her daddy was like this. Now they don't mention the people that was in the room, but the FBI was following Martin Luther King because they was trying. Once again, he was part of their institution. He is their boy. They groomed. This is one of the ones that they actually groomed and put him out there for us to follow as a leader. But once he got the truth, that's why they killed him. Once he started saying, man, I've been lied to. I think we need to separate. I think we need to create our own. I think if this person says that they don't want us to drink their product, we don't buy their product and we don't work for them. We leave. That's why they killed your boy. But am I telling you to uplift this dude? No. You can see this is studies for you guys to see shit what not to do. You can't join their organizations and how they use all the information they have to discredit you. So they recorded this man to try to find out if he was a Nazi. Come on, man. The man ain't no Nazi. Y'all know he was they puppet. Y'all know that. I'll show y'all. Fuck it. Fuck it. I know most of these people ain't gonna get this far in my on my videos, without trying to do some shit to me, but I'll show y'all. For you guys are really seeking knowledge about this man and think I'm talking shit. I got shit on this dude, bro. Screenshot that shit. Screenshot that shit. Look, 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 look. I want to show y'all who his mentor, no, show you guys who his investor was. All right, that's the Rothschilds. The man that's trying to free us is getting paid by the Rothschilds, and y'all think that is something cool. So now, like I said, I got shit on the man, right? It ain't like I'm the only one that got it. If you're a researcher, you got it. You know the FBI recorded this man, right? They followed this man, just like they did with Malcolm X. They followed this man overseas. They followed him to Mecca. Come on now. So they have tapes of this man watching and laughing as another pastor. They don't name the pastor, right? Which I'm pretty sure I know who the other pastor is. The other pastor raped a woman, having 40 extramarital affairs. Now, tell me how good this man is. Tell me tell me tell me why are we still celebrating this man? Why do y'all on Martin Luther King Day? Any chance to celebrate, cook, or barbecue, y'all just jump on it? I ain't got a lot of y'all. Can y'all see it? It's blurry. I ain't got a lot of y'all. Who got the tapes? The FBI got the tapes. Because they was trying to find out that he was a communist. They actually overheard him watching and laughing somebody get raped. And this is y'all so-called leader. See, this is what I'm saying. I understand that the biggest task is going to be to find out who is not for us. That's what y'all guys need to do is start finding out what is not for us and throw them away. Me personally, I don't watch them. I don't entertain motherfuckers like that. I don't sit here and play R. Kelly all day and then come on here and talk this shit to you guys. You got mentally you gotta get rid of these people that are not for us. Once you get rid of them people that are not for us, the 15, 20 people that you got left, family, young people, old people, you gotta come together and start building. I don't know what system y'all gonna do. I've already told you my idea, what I would like to do, my plans. I've already showed it to you. The casino, right? Y'all, you can go back once again, and I think you YouTubers, you guys can go and find the ones where I talk about a casino. You can find that video. That's my plan. That would be my plan. That would fund. That would be able to for us because I feel as though only crooked people get donations. Okay, I feel as though only crooked people get donations. When you're about something, you'll never get a donation. Not in a fashion that a con man could get on here because we love the con man. We love tricksters. We love the buffoons. We love these people. I don't know why. I don't know why. And we will donate and give and fight for these people. And I don't understand it. I don't get it. But it's gonna take collective working together to promote. And I'm sorry, man. A lot of these leaders need to be women. A lot of our leaders need to be women. But that woman has to be she has to be baptized in Kemetic science. She has to be baptized in African culture. She has to be baptized in that shit. She has to love her hair. She has to love herself. She has to love our men and our women. She has to love it. There's no competition between another sister. Let's see, that's the thing, that we're so competitive. We compete against each other. We are so competitive that we debate against each other. We are so competitive. We gang bang against each other. We don't gang bang against nobody else. We gang bang against each other. We are so competitive that every, and I've said this to you guys before, every black institution has been brought down by another brother. Don't believe me? Go look it up. I know y'all love Marcus Garvey. Go look him up. Go look who and how they infiltrated him, and who infiltrated him. Go look it up. Okay? So we ain't got to worry about. Listen, man, why y'all don't see me talking about other people and all this other shit? Cause y'all see it. Y'all know it. I don't have to get up here and talk about that. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I don't hate nobody, right? I actually have disdain for brothers that get up here and promote those things we just talked about. Those are the people that I really don't like. Like, how can you turn into, well, that's Newton's law, right? Is that Newton's law? For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So for this institution, there's equal and opposite reaction, but you're still part of the institution. There's the Sambo mentality, where I'm gonna be nice, and then there's so I said the wrong one. There's Uncle Tom. Well, Uncle Tom is gonna be nice and try to make the shit comfortable, and then there's Sambo. Sambo is gonna make it, rough and hard. He's gonna act just like the system. He's gonna act just like the system. So you have a group of Sambos and you have a group of Uncle Toms. So police officers, military vet blacks, all these others. These are the Sambo niggas that'll tell you, "Ain't nobody help me. You gotta you gotta salute that flag. You better do this. You better do this." And then you got the peaceful ones, the Sambo. Hey man, why don't you come to church and we'll pray on it, and just do what he say. Just say yes sir and keep it going. Those are the brothers that are the fraternity and sorority sisters and brothers, the pastors, the preachers, the deacons, all these little small business owners. Oh, I got mine. You got to say stay in the same thing. But one's a little more aggressive than the other, right? So, like I said, you have the Uncle Tom, you have the Sambo, but guess what? You're still slaves, and you're perpetuating the system. A lot of people don't get that. So, like I said, no matter what you do, family, at some point, we're going to have to separate. At some point, you're going to have to separate. At some point, you're going to get tired of picking up the newspaper or picking up your phone and reading about somebody getting lynched. Now, when I say lynched, I'm talking about um, not only physically lynched, I'm talking about lynched in the media. I'm talking about lynched in the culture. And we fall for it. Stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe. We fall for it all the time. Those brothers that are out there getting lynched are part of their institution. They signed on the dotted line. They gave it up. Y'all didn't even fight this hard about Prince. Y'all didn't. That was a lynching. That was that man getting lynched. Y'all didn't fight that hard for Bill Cosby. That was that man getting lynched. Y'all don't fight that hard. Cat Williams. That was that man getting lynched. Blue Dolphin. That was that man getting lynched. The one that just passed away. He got lynched, y'all. When you're part of that system and you are disrespectful, because now once again you at the lower levels, right? I said, okay, I'm gonna have to do a secret video, and we're gonna have to talk about all these indoctrinations and stuff like that where you get, because it starts, like I told you guys, it starts from the way you were born, right? Where you were born and how you were born, and every city has a ghetto or a lower level state of income, and so now you get in them streets. See, the streets is the beginning, but it's all connected. The streets in the beginning, it's all connected. And I hate to say it this way, but if you join any kind of gang or whatever, 9 out of 10 you'll be successful in your life. You know why? Because they want you to hate yourself. They want you to hate blackness. So if you're a gangbanger, you don't trust no black man. You're not trying to come together with no black man. They'll use you faster than they would use me because I'm trying to pull all of us together. I'm trying to pull like-minded black men and women together. But if you're a gangbanger, if you are a gangbanger, and I've told people to try to disprove this, if you're a gangbanger, you guys should start getting portfolios and start doing movie roles and all this other stuff because those people actually get opportunities. They get opportunities because they know a every white man in this institution knows that I can go get me a young gangbanger and I can put him in this position and he is going to act just like me. You pledge, you go and join a frat. I know I can take that young brother, give him a job, and he's going to go hard just like me because he wants to be a Greek. So on, so forth and so on. But like I said, that's another video. And once again, when you don't do what they ask you to do, when you get into those, when you sign those contracts and you don't do what they ask you to do, they only do two things to you. You know, they take your money, they lynch you. But I just want to get that out, man, and hopefully you guys can see this and have some gems down the road, man, and start thinking creatively on how to come together because I would love to see it, man. I would love to see it, but we got to stop. We got to stop being entertained, because once you start putting the focus on things that you like and love and now accept, you won't watch the other bullshit. I promise you, you won't watch it. You'll start seeing shit in movies and you'll start hearing people talk and you'll be like, ooh, yeah, I see the bullshit now. So just once again, like I've asked you to do, read and research. Everything that I've told you, you can go look it up and find it. It's up to you to do it, family. Everything that I'm telling you is 100,000% factual. We have to get back to having our own, protecting our own, building our own, loving our own. We have to get back to that. Okay. Took up enough of you guys' time. I hope you guys, like I said, I hope you guys get the gems, man, and stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe every time you see something on TV. Those are their puppets. Leave their puppets alone. We have to stop getting, we have to stop loving their puppets. I don't know how y'all gonna do that. I don't know how y'all gonna do that because y'all gotta start seeing the bullshit for what it is. Y'all gotta start seeing it for what it is, all right? Stop it. I want y'all to stop it. There's certain people that they've given us that we shouldn't be uplifting, that we should. Once you find out some dirt, put that dirt out here, and there's nothing we should be doing with those people. They're not for us. Okay? I do this because I love y'all. Hotel.